Nice. Coach, today looked like loose balls, the rebounds, the taps. So how special is it when a team begins to understand the concept of hustle creates opportunities?
Yeah, I know they understand it. I think with our group, it's just doing it and doing it consistently. We have players who have played in the league for a long time and understand moments and possessions that matter, the game within the game. And we've talked about it since the start of camp and throughout the game, the 50-50 and the hustle plays. Those are the plays that get you over the hump, that you have to come up with possessions and capitalize off those possessions. So I thought today the extra effort was great to see from the beginning. A little bit of a low at the beginning, but I thought that in crucial moments we made some big plays.
Yeah, in terms of the big picture, I believe you guys are the only team to have beaten Minnesota, New York, and Phoenix. Just obviously it's early, and we're like a third of the way into the season. But a win like this says what about your team, and does it put you into that category of like seriously thinking about title contenders?
We still have a lot of work to do, but I think that we're trending in the right direction with a lot of things that we've been emphasizing. And, playing the top team super early is tough to do in this league and to be successful with it, honestly, especially against teams who are well-oiled machines and who have a lot of firepower. So I think, I know it is. These are important wins, and it's good for our group to feel how we should be playing. And the reps that we get early are going to pay dividends in the end for sure. But we have a group who is so committed to like keeping the main thing the main thing. We know what we have in our locker room, and we don't want to look too far ahead and get too far in front of us before we handle the day-to-day. And I think, like again, we know what it means, and we're going to continue to build on that. And whether it's statement or not, like we're going to handle our business and see what happens and where it, in the end of things. But where we are is what we are is a very good basketball team. When we lock into the things that are important, that matter in the games, and I think that's going to continue to be our focus, just us and us getting better.
To kind of go off of that, what did you learn about the New York Liberty from this game, and what did you learn about your own team?
No matter who is on the court for them, they're a very good basketball team. We know that they were without 20 plus points today, but you throw in anybody on that team, they're very capable basketball players. They're top in a lot of categories: pace, efficiency, offense, defense, whatever it is. They're very sharp in all of that. But it's good to see that we can play to that level and exceed that level when it matters. They're tough, from Marine, today was Marine, her 3-point shooting, and, go down the list, Suvi, Sabrina, the Cloud, like they have a very good basketball team. So, no pride and, a huge pride in understanding that a win against them, no matter who's on the court, matters for us.
So looking ahead to Tuesday, you got Indiana coming. That's going to bring its own kind of attention and fanfare. What all you are looking to do to kind of, keep this momentum up and get a win on Tuesday?
Yeah, we have to continue to build on, again, the things that we've been emphasizing. One of those is starting and finishing quarters. So I thought today we're pretty sharp in those areas, a couple of lows. The other emphasis has been our rebounding. We've actually, didn't beat them today, but I think that we've been better activity, especially like some O boards and some more possessions on that end. And then the coverages with, the top of the scout with their main players. We already know, we could go down the list of who those players are, but that's the focus on, the opponent, but the focus for us is just continue to play solid, continue to play together, do what's been working well, moving the basketball, taking proper shots on goal, and not deviate too far from that, no matter what the game presents. And yeah, continue to really lock in on the things that make us who we are.
Izzy took a 3-point shot for the first time in 5 or 6 games today. Obviously she hasn't hit one yet this season, but we know she can hit 3-point shots. Do you think her not taking those shots is a bit more of a confidence thing from her? And what are you looking for offensively from her, knowing she's not taking those shots so much this season?
Well, her number one role is our defensive anchor. And so I love that she took the open three, and the confidence is going to continue to grow, I feel like, when she gets the defensive things. So, when Izzy can take it off the rim and dribble coast to coast, or her keeps and all those things that make Izzy, I think that builds the confidence. I think she hit a couple of free throws today and finishes. I think I start there with her, not worrying too much about the 3-point makes, but the taking it with confidence and looking at the rim is the first start to kind of breaking that up, in my opinion. But it's always going to be on the defensive end for me. Her activity has been amazing. We'll continue to live in that. The rebounding activity was great for us, the blocks. So these are things that I'm going to continue to pour into and not over analyze or over correct the offense. We know that she can knock down shots. We know she's very capable, and hopefully she'll find some rhythm soon.
Hi, Coach. I talked to Erica Wheeler today about your conversation that you guys had earlier in the season. She touched on that and brought that up. Clearly, that conversation did something because she's having a career high numbers. My question for you is, how has that conversation or the discussion modified or changed since the beginning of the season? And then additionally, she's playing like she's been overlooked. What have people overlooked about Miss Erica Wheeler?
I don't know. She's a great basketball player. She's it's good to have another player on our floor who can create for herself and for others. And to me, who she is as a person overrides all the basketball stuff. The energy that she provides for us every day, the consistency in her positive attitude, and being great in the locker room. Those are things I think that matter first. And that to me hasn't changed from whatever team she's played on. She's continues to pour into our team and really make us better. The conversation is, continuous. The expectation now, she told on herself a little bit, so I expect the 3-point efficiency. I expect the playmaking. I expect the leadership because she's shown that she can do it at a high level. And I think she's having a career year because she's putting in the work. She's locked into all the things that make her special in this league. And we're going to continue to make sure you guys know, our team knows how important she is to us. Yeah.
Coach, after all of the changes that the team went through basketball wise, Skylar talked earlier about identity. What would you say is the team's identity today?
Today, right now, we are committed to the standard of excellence. I think we are just blue collar, hardworking individuals. No expectation. No, we don't expect anything. Nothing is given, it's earned. And I think, we're still relatively early in the season, still trying to like really put a stamp on our identity is this. But for the most part, just the collective mindset and group is the same. Everyone has a common goal, come in, be professionals every day, work hard, hold each other accountable. Don't take things personal, and good things are going to happen. At the beginning of the season, I talked to the group about I wanted us to start out teaming teams. And so sometimes maybe the talent is as high, it's just not your night. But sometimes when the culture is intact, like you can win games because you're out teaming teams, the hustle plays, the camaraderie, the chemistry, the connectivity, it matters. And so right now we're a connected group with a common goal and a common thing to work for each other and be better every single day. And I think it's showing up on the court, and it's amazing to see that.
All right, final question, Landon.
Hey, Coach, Lenny Wilkens is getting his statue next week.
Mhm.
Just thoughts about that, and then if, I know he's an avid supporter of the Storm, has he been able to give you any advice during your time here?
Nah, what's up, Lenny Wilkins? How that man? I mean, he's a winner, and Seattle loves winners, and obviously a beacon in the community, and did a lot of great things here, and it's really cool to see him when he is here to support the Storm. He has supported us over the years, and obviously having a statue in front of Climate Pledge means you did amazing things as a player, as a coach, I believe as well. You won a championship as a coach, yeah? What year? Yeah, forgive me because I wasn't born. So, yeah, just it's quite an honor to lead a sports team in the city, and for him to be able to do that and be able to give back to the community. Nothing but respect for Coach Wilkins.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.